Today we are back at the HQ building in Stonehouse on Union Street, and I'm going to go and see John from Jeremiah's Journey, find out a little bit more about what the charity offers. So it is a bereavement charity that offers support for grieving children and their families, but I'm fairly sure they will offer more than what I know, and that's what I'm interested in finding out. Hi John, thank you so much for having me here today. I'm looking forward to finding out a little bit more about your organisation. So if you can let us know the name and the location, where can people find you?
Okay, so we're Jeremiah's Journey and we are based in the HQ building in Union Street. Charity started in 1996, started off by 4 women in the medical arena. They recognised that there wasn't the right or any support for children, young people and their families at a point of bereavement. One of those 4 women, Professor Jackie Stedman, is still a trustee of the charity today and still on a weekly basis will be sat in this room where you and I are now doing family therapy to support those children coming through our service. The core message is that we believe that no child or family should be alone in their grief. The benefits are quite extensive. When a young person experiences bereavement, it's a really, really difficult emotion, one they've never had before, one that will make them feel that they're the only person that is experiencing that at that age. And when they come to us, they will learn how they can still love the person that's died, understand how they can grieve and build memories of that person, but doing so, being able to talk about it, clearly not loving them any less, but how the new relationship with the person that has now died will progress beyond knowing that they won't ever see that person again. The benefits are that it's proven to improve sleep, improve school attendance, and just generally help that person move from the position of complete grief to dealing with that grief and still loving that person, but being able to do so maybe with a smile. So in 2009, my 19-year-old son died in a car crash. At the time, I was overwhelmed with my grief, and my daughter was 15. She would say that she heard people saying to me how difficult it must be for me. She heard people say exactly the same to her mum, but people didn't seem to recognise that it was equally as bad for her, potentially even worse. I wasn't aware of services such as Jeremiah's Journey, and the reason I work for this charity is because I want to make sure that everybody is aware that there is a service and it makes a real difference at the hardest of times.
Wow. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's something new to me. So, but thank you so much for sharing that.
The main service we provide is a group program whereby families will come together over one evening a week for 7 weeks, and what they do is the team will split the families up into a parents group, an older children's group and a younger children's group, and they will work together with, in particular with regard to the children and the young people, with people of a similar age, experience a similar but different emotion. But the underlying theme is there. They're all dealing with a bereavement or a pre-bereavement, and so they work together. They do crafting, and they do storytelling, and they will build on friendships and have a real understanding that they're not alone. So the group program is spectacularly good, but sometimes that's not the right thing. So we have individual family therapy, or individual therapy that goes on in this room here. With one of the team, or with Jackie Stedman, our trustee and co-founder of the charity. It may be things like, for example, there's been a sudden death of a young person, and people in around the school would like some help and advice, and what's the appropriate means to talk to families and to the children around the death. So that thing happens quite sadly more often than people realise, and so the school will come to us for some basic advice around how to deal with that. And it's anything essentially around childhood bereavement. If you're not sure and you're in or around Plymouth, just contact Jeremiah's Journey, and we'll do what we can.
John, thanks so much for having me here. I'm always interested in building relationships with different charities and community organisations. I just think it's so important for young people to have that support. You know, my children themselves haven't gone through that, but I feel like it was really crucial what you said about everybody when thinking about the parents and how much they must be going through, but actually you kind of forget a little bit, I guess, about the sibling or the brother or the sister or the young person, I guess, and they also have their grief. So I think it was amazing to find out all the different services that you offer. As you know, Club Combat is about building relationships, community, looking at the whole person, and that also includes young people as well. And I feel like there would be really great room for collaboration in the future if you guys are interested in that. Thank you so much. It's been really, really eye-opening, and yeah, appreciate your time.
Thank you.